Hey guys, what's up? It's Anish today with an order prediction trick to show you guys. Basically, we're going to be predicting the order that the cards end up in. If I seem quite tired, it's because I just came out of writing a 5-hour history mock test, so my apologies for that. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so welcome to the trick. Just a few seconds ago, I was writing something onto this chit, and I'm going to proceed to place this chit into this box. And before I do that, I want you guys to confirm a few things. My hands are empty. This box is empty. Okay, great. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to place this chit into the box. I'm going to close it, and you can hear that. I'm going to place it off to the side so it's always in your view, and I'm going to proceed to do this trick. So I'm going to spread out the cards. As you can see, I have 9 specific cards here. That's the A2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of diamonds. So this trick is basically going to be led by the spectator. So you have a choice of 2 moves. Okay, you could either drop a card, or you could swap a card. I'll show you how these 2 moves work so that you can use them in action. So, for example, we could start out by saying drop, drop, and then we could swap the cards. And swapping the cards, as you can see, changes the order of them. So when you place them, the order is going to change. And you could say anything. It's your choice, really. You could say drop, swap, drop, drop. And this could go how many ever times you want it to go as well. You could do it another time. Drop, swap, and like that, so on. So basically, this is your choice. It's your call. Whatever you say, that's what I'm going to do. And at the moment, I don't have a spectator, so I'm just going to be calling off random drops or swaps. But if you do have a spectator, you could use it on them. And I'm not going to be showing you the face up of the card, because that's going to reveal the order. So we're just going to keep it face down, and it's still gonna work on the same principles. So let's get straight into it. So let's suppose you say drop, then swap, 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 drop, and drop. Let's try that again. Okay, let's do it around 3 or 4 times. Maybe it's really the spectator's choice. They can do it how many ever times they like, and they can do whatever move they like. Okay, so let's suppose they swap. Let's try that again. Swap, drop, drop, swap, swap, drop. And probably one more time. Drop, 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 swap. I just mixed up the names. I meant swap, 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 drop. My bad. My apologies. And maybe swap. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go through the order of these cards. Okay, the spectator can end whenever they want. Maybe they can even go more than 4 times. It's their choice. But I'm going to end it here because I don't want the video to go over an hour. So basically, let's look at the order of these cards. So if we go here, we have a 3, or to you it would look like the 3, 5, 7, okay, 6, 8, 9, okay, and so A would stand for 1, 4, and 2. I don't know if all of this comes into the camera, but yeah, you can see it, right? 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 1, 4, 2. That's the order of cards that we ended up on. Before the start of the trick, I told you that I placed a chit into this box. I'm going to proceed to open it and take out the chit. And here I wrote a number. And if you could read that, it says 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 1, 4, 2. The same exact order as what you ended up at. So, did I predict the future? Great. So that was a trick. It was a simple trick. It was a fun trick. and I like it a lot because people are surprised at at the fact that I managed to predict that. So to start things off, your setup is this chit. Just memorize this number, write it onto a piece of paper, and then put it inside the box. Okay, because that's the number we're going to end up at. 357689142. So your starting setup is going to be A2, it's just going to be in ascending order. A2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's the starting order, right? And what we're going to do from here, so remember the ace is on the top, like so. So what we're going to do here is first we're going to show the spectator that they have a choice of two moves. They could either drop the card or swap the card. And when I start by saying drop, for instance, see, when I do it like this, I'm showing them the card. And my excuse for that could be I'm just going to show you that it actually works. Right? You could tell them that, okay, I'm going to show it face up so that it actually works. And then while you do the actual thing, I'm going to do it face down. Because otherwise we're going to see the order if it comes face up. So you show them, okay, so you have two moves. You could either drop the card like so, or you could swap the card. And basically the swap move is just taking one, taking the other, putting it on top. And then you turn it around and show them and show that the order is actually inverted. It's 4 and 3. Okay, so they're believing you. They could see that the cards have actually swapped. And go ahead, do another drop. Do a swap. Alright, so we're swapping the order. Then drop and drop. So you have to memorize that order. What I did just there, you have to do the same exact moves while you're showing this tutorial kind of level. So that was a drop, drop, a swap, a drop, a swap, a drop, and a drop. Keep that in mind. Repeat that 2 or 3 times if you want to get it in your head. So, and you should end up with an order like this: A2, 4, 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9. Okay, great. Now with these cards, you're gonna say one more line. You're gonna say you could do this how many ever times you want as well. So you could go again, for instance, drop, swap, and you do that. And you just do that for these 3 cards: one drop and one swap. That's it. You turn it around, you place it on the bottom, and you place this big packet on the top. So now you're already done with the trick. You have your order: 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 1, 4, 2. It's all here. Now all you have to do is say that, okay, since we don't want to see the cards by doing it face up, we're going to do it face down like this. And let me walk you through this. This is actually ingenious. So suppose they say drop, we're dropping a card. If they say swap, we're doing this move, right? But doing a swap like this and dropping the card, so it's 5 and 7, it's the same thing as just dropping 5 and then dropping 7. There's no difference. So that's a 5 and a 7, dropping 5, dropping 7. You can also swap it and then just drop it as 1, and that's the same 5 and 7. The order doesn't even change. So when you're doing it face down, it doesn't matter whether you drop or you swap, because you're always going to retain the same order, no matter whether you drop or you swap. The only thing that's going to be changing is it now comes backwards, like 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 1, 4, 2. And let's suppose I do that one more time, anything at all, then it comes back to from left to right. So that direction is going to keep changing. And you have to keep in mind which direction it's in. Whenever it's even, the 3's on top, and whenever it's an odd number of times that you've done it, the 3 is on bottom. Yeah, so you have to keep that in mind, right? Odd number of times means 3's on bottom, even number of times means 3's on top. So why is this helpful? If you've ended up with an even number of times, that means you know that 3's on top. So you're going to say, okay, this is our order, and you start dealing it from the top like such: 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, so on. Now let's suppose the order of the cards changed. Suppose the 3's on the bottom, since the spectator wanted to do it an odd number of times. Then simply you say, okay, let's take a look at the order of the cards. You turn it around, and then you go and say, okay, 3, 5, 7, so on. And that is the entire trick. It's so simple, yet it's so cool. It works amazing. Then this chit that you had at the beginning that automatically has this number on it, nothing changes. What's important is that you don't mess up the tutorial stage where you show them the cards and you're actually setting up this number. Make sure you stick to it, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope the short tutorial was enough to satisfy you guys today, and I'll be back later with another card magic tutorial for you guys. So hope you guys have a great day. See you all later, and peace.